Wow. That's impressive. Lion in the north. Well, they're doing something alright. There we go, they're finally out of supply, but they keep throwing themselves at me. They're just taking turns to keep me in my place. Oh, finally. How I've been waiting for this. Let's get some production efficiency at long last. Although, how close are we on that? Construction will be done soon. I'll use my bonus on that. Actually, no, there are lots of things that I could be going in for here. Better artillery for one. We're close enough to getting advanced, so let's go for it. Oops, oops, no, 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 no. Let's not waste something that we have there. I'm glad it gives me a warning. Armor technology. It's about the only thing left to reasonably research. Okay, no, we did run into some resistance. Some resistance, so we're going to feel pretty hard here. I should get myself back to some mountains. Or they're going to destroy me. Seem to have trapped quite a few Italians here. But not... Oh, I've been neglecting a whole load of my units here, just assuming that the Soviets would be able to deal with them, which is a poor assumption to make. Let's kill them off. They should not have much of anything to attack us with. Low supply, no org. We'll annihilate them, but the rest of you need to keep on moving. Cut off these accursed Italians. Need to catch my guys when they're not involved in combat. Just take... Oh, that's a river crossing, but still I think we'll be able to make it through, since the enemy has no org whatsoever. We'll just break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Their inability to fight due to low supply is actually crushing them here, so we will make our way. We're actually hammering our own org going down here. Probably because supply isn't looking so hot, but we'll be okay. Jake, maybe it's plausible for tanks. I would have to research them, so that's no. But I do want to get into the business of doing mechanized. I'm a wee bit away from that. I'm only doing mechanized 1 here, and then I'll do mechanized 2, and then I will start producing them. But my country just needs to take a break. Grab a border and hold it. But the temptation to just go and do horrible things to the Italians is too high. I mean, I could hold this. It would still give them a wrap around here that I don't like, but still. I think Cairo for the Red Dragon Empire. It's a movement we can all get behind, right? Jake, you have 1,000 PP. I know, and I've got nothing to spend it on. None of these will do me any good. Air, armor, naval AA attack, Chief of Air Force, oh whoop-de-doo. Chief of Navy, I don't have a navy. Tank designer, yeah, okay, why not? It's the only one I can get. But sure, why not? I will eventually need aircraft that bombs, so... Heavy fighter, tactical bomber. It's strategic bomber that I'm looking at. Strategic bombing goes up. Air research time goes down no matter what I do, but I will need some kind of fighters, so... I do like heavy fighters. Yeah, sure. Let's get one of you as well. I'm not quite ready to scrape the barrel, though. We still have manpower. Speaking of things we have and maybe don't have... No, it's just military police we have here. Not researching anything else, it's too handy. Alright, that put them in their place. They got nowhere good to go. Just kill them. Bloomin' Italians. Scum, really? Why do they exist? Support communists in every other country, Jake. That said, the German Reich does have a communist party there. Perhaps I could stage a coup. A communist coup. Requires 29,000 infantry equipment. Do we have any? Yes, actually. We have just enough to do that with our old weapons. But maybe that's not the best thing to do. Could boost Communist Party popularity. Daily drift of 0.5. Don't know if these are changing all that much, but sure, let's support communism. It's not going to make much headway in Italy. It's going to make no headway in Spain there. And heavens no, not in Japan either. Phew. Red Armour, says Jake, I've got your Bhutan thumbnail. Alright, PM it to me, please. Ah, man. I'm so choked up today. Right, so they're actually keen on attacking us. Granted, they have no way out. They are just getting suckered into all of this. I'm going to need some backup down in Cairo, though. At the very least, a couple of you. It's going to take a while, but so be it. The only immediate threat that I can see me having, because I don't think the Italians are going to be threatening me down here. I wonder how build-upable this place is. I don't think the Italians are going to be able to threaten me in Italy. The only real threat is Japan here, but I have plenty of other people willing to die for me on that front. So, with the units we had, and we did not have many of them, with the units we did had, man. It's not like English is my first language here. With the very limited army that we had, we were able to punch our way through and get the Union of the Red Dragons to take over Persia, Afghanistan, Iraq, and now we're worming our way down to Africa. Hard fought, but we made it, and I'm happy about that. These guys got annihilated. Let's kill them. Actually, it looks like the... oh, they're already running away. Once that pocket is completely gone, we can move our forces down here. It's very nice not having to worry about the allies. It would be nice to support our support the front against Germany, but maybe we can punch our way through elsewhere. Maybe we need to boost communism in Turkey. If they were to join us, that would be nice. Because they are yet unaligned. If we check the factions map mode, if they joined Comintern, we'd have a lovely little way into the Axis through there. How is the war balance going? Is it leaning towards Axis or Allied final victory? I think you'll find it's leaning to Red final victory. But still, France is being dismantled. It's a dark day for the Allies. The United States still have not joined. I don't know if they ever will. It's going to come down to commies versus Axis, really. I've been cleaning up around Africa, for all that that isn't worth. I should really help out with Japan. That's the place that we are flailing about. If we chase the Japanese all the way off of the mainland, then they'll be far less of a threat. But really, what can I do? It's all I can do to keep my units in one piece around here. I could have 10,000 as my designated takeover Africa force, and then get these guys relocated all the way back here to punch through Japan. I think that's what should be done, really. I don't think that our friends in Italy are going to be able to stand up to our 10,000 here if we just use them correctly. So let's get them down. Whoa, hold that thought. Let's cut off this tank first. I still want you guys down there. Jake, try taking Saudis for the oil. I have plenty of oil. If we check production here, I've got 36 oil. That's going to be plenty to produce the mechanized that I need. I'm still needing support equipment, which is tragic. Because, would you believe it, I don't have enough steel. I can believe it, because it's the case that it's always been. Jake, it's 8 AM, you're killing me here. Yeah. You're not all I'm killing. Okay, and with that, let's get you folks all the way back here. It's going to take an age and a half, I know it, but, well, too bad. At least we have access to the Raj. Check out the Suez for yourself. I will. That's what this force is here for. Slowly but surely making their way down. And our manpower can finally grow by a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to let the game churn away as I take a quick water break. Still trying to think what to research here, but we'll go construction, then more construction. Excavation, I don't think will help out that much. Let's get some assembly line going. I lament this front. But what I most lament is the fact that the battles in general are looking favourable for the Allies. Ugh, the Nazis. They got so much attack. And they're just fighting over little chunks of land here and there. This is the biggest shame though. I mean, once this front is done, the Allies are essentially kicked out of all this. Okay, wow, during that time you did get down here. That's almost impressive. You need to stop them, you need to kill them. They have no supply. You'll be fine. As long as we stop you from getting supply here. If you do get that supply, that's troubling for me. I should have defended this better. And I probably amn't going to make it in time. 3 hours? Well, I'll be damned. That's fortunate for me. Jake, how is El Salvador doing this work? There won't have been a single border change in Central America. By this time, America will have its Pax Americana, and none of these guys are really on the rampage. Central and South America will change if you're the one to change it. So here we go. My ambitions in Africa. Not yours, Mussolini. Mine. Like I said, let's get those better constructions going. Those nuclear facilities aren't going to build themselves. So we'll let you folks take over this. And you are going to put those Italians in their place. This battle will probably draw on for quite some time. They might have pathetic attack and our defense is fairly good. But Italian divisions are even more so far superior to our own. It's got a crappy general though. Where did he learn how to fight? You know, perhaps sending in 10 wasn't quite enough. The Italians probably do have a fair chunk to throw at me here, and all I'm really throwing their way is just more infantry for the meat grinder. But we'll see. Jake, is there a food resource? There is not. That is all abstracted into the supply system that you see here, where you'll drag supply from your capital. Well, you don't actually do anything here, it just is telling you how it is. But you'll also gain local supply from victory points and infrastructure, as well as some coming in from ports. Supposing you can actually manage that. Okay, this will work out well for me. Seems they're not using any air against me either. Tehran now has resistance. Okay, well, I'm actually the state owner here, which surprises me in a way. I really am going to need more resistance killers. Oh well, it's gonna grow. There's little I can do about it. I need more military police, and I just don't have the manpower for it. I mean, there we go. Deploy you all. Let's not build any more. We'll add you to the harsh treatment divisions. And we'll say, sure, we need terrain. I'll probably need 2 to bring it down. But we're also going to need you over here. Don't know about this. I don't know if I even count as a state owner, but we'll get you over here anyway. Well, I'll be damned. Another one for me. So, what's the story, Italians? You continue to resist me? Oh, heavens. That's scary. Don't really want to get cut off myself here, so leave one of you there. You know, maybe only throwing 10 divisions to take care of the Italians in Africa wasn't a bad idea. I guess I underestimated how much Mussolini just loves some of that Africa. Alright, change your plan then. You go on the offensive here. If they wish to run, then good for them. But I'm taking you down. No, we need Cairo to remain in our hands. In fact, what would be super good is if we took on this guy. Made sure Cairo remained ours. The rivers are going to make this a bit messy for me. Overrun him. Overran. Well, that's one way to take down some Italians. Okay, this is getting tricky now, so I'm actually going to have you guys make a front line. It's only 3 provinces that you have to defend. And we'll take care of our tank friend. That said, though, I'd be happier getting around him. Whew. This is quite unbelievable. Nepal in Cairo. We are not Nepal. We gobbled up Nepal. We were tiny little 1-state, 2-province Bhutan. And I like how Atrakor is still sitting there, fully trained, defending our capital. The madman that he is. Okay. Destroy it. This is our canal now. No one can take it. Hello, Great Britain. We're good friends, right? The unfortunate thing is that tank ran away. It's going to regain its org. And that won't be too good for me. So what I will tell you to do is create an offensive line. Where, though? I guess here. But I would like you to kind of take as much of this as you can. Don't know if that's going to work out the way I want it to. That brings you to the wrong side of the... What the hell, just do it anyway. Oh, but then the tank is still there. I think they're as confused as I am about that order. course, they have access through the allies as well, don't they? Okay. If you want to fight me there, by all means, but I'm cutting you off from everything. Jake pressed the right button. Oh, ugh. The stuff I put up with around here. Okay, we have plenty of areas to build on. But this will be a great area for those nuclear factories that I am, of course, going to be building. All for peace. We're not the war leader, and apparently nobody is losing enough. Lebanon resists us. Bah. Okay, ain't nobody getting through this unscathed. Sandstorm pretty bad, air detection is way down, air accidents way up. No ground bombing targeting available. Org regain and air mission, it's all down. You do not want to be caught in a sandstorm. Sadly, it's the Italians attacking me during a sandstorm. That's not going to work out well for them. We are taking over. Africa will be ours. Jake, Germany is befriending Turkey. Oh, damn. I don't have anything to defend against them, and the Soviets aren't ready for that either. Turkey is no small fry. Look at that, 31 to 70 something units. Did I count that right? Aye. They're going to give us a hard time, and all my units are still heading back home because I think Japan is the threat. I sense bad things if I continue to let that happen. Frontline against Turkey, engage. Hold, and then do that, please. Thanks for pointing that out, but I fear it might be a little too late on that front. I mean, I'm trying to turn Turkey communist. That ain't working out so well for me. That tank's gonna have a very bad time. Risky biscuits, but how about you just go up and secure these? Probably take you a while as well, but needs must. That's right, military genius that I am, I'm deciding to defend on this side of the river. Ideally, I'd rather have fewer provinces that I have to defend than have a very good defendable location. That's what I'm going for, foolish though it may be. Jake, please activate viewer reduction strats. This is the first time I've been over 2,000, it's crazy. I miss the days when I was 1/100th of the streamer that I am now. Anybody around here old enough to remember the Aztec stream? Or dare I say the Ramazan stream? Nah, those were some fun times. Don't really think you're going to be doing anyone a favour by heading there. Oh well. This is terrifying. I really hope we get into position. Take them down. Well, I'm securing the victory here, but I continue to watch France just get eaten from two sides. Really, if only the Republicans had won over nationalist Spain. Jake, is the goal of this campaign border gore? A lot of it has been survival, but I'd like to get my nukes on the go and then toss a few in certain directions. With that in mind, I'm going to have to focus on... Oh, yeah, I knew I'd face resistance at some point. And they've got the mountains as well. This is going to create too big a split for me to take care of, and if he moves in to cut him off, then that's bad for him. Oh well. huge amounts of attrition, breaking all of my infantry equipment, my artillery and my support equipment. But at least the people will survive. It's the people who matter, you see. Right, I want to cut this thing off well and truly. I'm sick of this tank giving me a hard time. It is armoured, but we can't pierce its armour. That's a light tank, type 3. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of light tanks. They just don't cut the mustard in many ways. Alright. Looking bad day for you, tank friend. Not sure if I'll get there ahead of your time because you're a bit faster. Yeah, considerably faster. Damn. Ah! Oh, right, you're already running, so never mind that. Ha! Get out of here. Still have a larger front than I could really hope to cover. Jake, has Australia or New Zealand gotten involved in anything? I highly doubt it, other than maybe shipping over a few troops. They tend to just sit there, happy as can be. Okay, well, New Zealand barely has an army to speak of. I might try New Zealand at some point. They start out as part of the Allies, but they could just go away, change, and then... Well, let's see how good they are. It starts out as a rural region, which was only 2 slots, and an urban region for 6. Do they own any islands? Probably not. But really, you would have to naval invade anything that you want to strike, and that's going to be very difficult for New Zealand. Difficult, not undoable. Speaking of things I'd like to undo. Japan. You robbed me. You robbed me of China. Okay. Hard to tell who's really succeeding here, but could it be that the large pile of dead bodies is finally having an ill effect for the Reich? They've still only lost 800,000, that's half the Soviets' losses. But the Soviets continue strong. The Italians continue to lose anywhere they can. Yugoslavia is back, crawling their way back. And good, the British have deployed some tanks to help us out. My stroke of military genius in defending in front of the river is paying dividends now. Jake, why we fight gets US in the war. Wait, where are we looking at? Why we fight is a generic focus. The USA is still doing focuses. They have a lot to do, but maybe, just maybe, they'll get involved in the war. Oh, hello US. What are you doing? No, they're just sending volunteers. Soviet Union axis Tana Tuva. Tana what? So they got that one province, well, whoop-de-doo. Well, I'm kind of glad I have something of a defense against Turkey, but it's a little pathetic. But maybe they didn't join the rockets. They did friendliness with them, which increased opinion, but... Oh no, they did join the Axis. They're not called into any wars, though. Not yet, at least. We should probably be ready for such a thing. They outnumber us, though. They outnumber the units we have there. So if we simplify this border, we're going to have far fewer need of units here. That's unfortunate. Return of the tank. At least we're defending in the mountain here. Like I said, let's simplify that border. Okay, like I said, we will need to check out aviation eventually, so I might as well get started on that. It's more important to me right now than getting specialised units. Let's just kick Italy out of here. They don't deserve to be